And for those people out there right now that are struggling, man, they're struggling. They're trying to figure this thing out. And sometimes we get so focused in on the technology, which is super important, which, by the way, I know who you are as a teacher, but I need to find out, when did you become a rock star virtual teacher? That's what we're going to talk about in a minute, man, because you are like a rock star online teacher. I don't care what you say, man. You are the bomb.com, man. But I watch you, you're able to find that balance. You know your stuff, you're definitely learning it. I mean, it looks great. He know he knows the setup. You got your setup just right. You got, the technology is where it needs to be and what it needs to be for everybody. But one thing that I've never seen sacrifice is the big picture. And that's the heart of the child. Like, I always feel like you never forget who you're teaching on that screen. Because some people, they just stop at the screen, but I feel like you go beyond the screen. So,
It's you can't stop it. Yeah, that's. I mean, you can't stop it at it's not about what microphone do you have or what camera do you have, how many computers you have, how many screens you have. We used to say, just give me kids warm bodies and instruments and some music to work with. We're gonna make music. We're gonna have to give them warm bodies and instruments, and everything else is a plus. Okay, well, now maybe we have warm bodies and maybe we have instruments.
yeah.
The thing is not the thing anymore. That thing is totally different. And so, but it's still that. It's still okay. What can we do? What can we do? Because it's one thing we can't do. Of all the things we could do,
Yeah.
there's just the one. We
That's the one.
can't do it together.
Yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
do it in a room together at the same time, at least where I'm at.
Yeah.
And we can't all be together. You know, we can't all be together making this music at the same time in the same place with each other. That's the one thing. But can we still enjoy music? Can we still have experiences? Can we still share knowledge? Can we still see growth? Um, yeah, all of
Well,
that. There's nothing that says that can't happen
nothing.
if
Yeah.
if we make it happen.
That's it. That's it. I'm listening to you, and for the person that maybe doesn't know you, folks will look at a situation and like, yeah, Mickey, that sounds good, but you got that nice red jacket on, and Steve, he can't possibly understand because look at his setup back there. He's got it all together. I want you to share with the audience, if you don't mind. And we're just
Sure.
talking right now, man. I mean, I'm hearing all the good vibes you're throwing out. You're throwing out those good West Coast vibes, man. I'm feeling some good vibrations, but I know it's not all unicorns and rainbows every day. What has been for you this season? This season, what has been the greatest stressor? If you could rank it, what has been the greatest difficulty? You may have spoken to it already, but what's been the most just tumultuous thing that you had to face that maybe you thought, maybe I can't get past this? What was that thing for you this year?
It's still the thing. Um, Usually in the course of a school year, in a semester, there's two or three kids that that have a really tough time for whatever reason. That they're just slow learners. They have difficulties at home, anywhere in between, two or three. And you worry about those two or three, but you can deal with them, because you can always grab them for a few minutes and go, look at this is what we're going to do. But now,
Hmm.
when it's a dozen kids that you don't see at all,
Yeah.
that are on your roll sheet, that maybe showed up for the first couple classes and have not shown up, or that came and checked out a horn and then and will log in for attendance but have really not shown up, haven't turned in a lick of things. Those are the ones I'm concerned about right now. The kids who are trying, the kids who are, we're going to be okay. But the ones who have completely checked out, who I have no communication with, they haven't answered an email. Anytime they show up in class, I'll shoot them a private message. Hey, it's really good to see you. What can I do for you? Let me know if you have any questions. Here's what we're doing right now. And you might get okay, thanks, but nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
For all of us, I think that's the thing that hurts us the most, is the ones that we want to reach that we can't reach.
Mm-hmm.
Unreachable, and we're not used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm still trying to think of strategies right now. The email I'm writing in my head to each one of them is hey, what's the expectation for next semester? And I don't want to write this to you asking you, saying here's what you didn't do and here's what you need to do, but
Mm.
rather I want to ask you, what can I do for you?
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
what do you need? What is your expectation for me? Here's the things I need to help you, but what do you want?
That's good.
And I think
That's
we have
good.
to keep starting from there.
That's
You
good.
know, we have to assume good intentions at this point and know that there's so many different things going on, things that we may or may not know, things that are out of our control and things that we can't even possibly imagine are